On this episode of DPV, we're putting some Torklift Camper Tie Downs on this 2022 Silverado. Welcome DPV, I'm Josh. I got my friend Jay here. We're working on his 2022 Silverado, putting some Torklift camper tie downs on it. I think these are the best camper tie downs on the market. I ran them on my truck. I can show you a couple pictures right now of my old setup when I pulled my Grand Cherokee and the Big Chief behind my truck with a camper, 11.5 foot truck camper. And it's a great way to have your tow vehicle, have a nice place to camp at night, and pull your toys around. So Jay's wanting to put a camper on his truck, and so we're going to put these Torklift camper tie downs on. I think what we're going to do is do the driver's side first and kind of learn what the heck we're doing, and then we'll turn the camera on for the passenger side and show you how the process works. So let's get after it.
Okay.
All right, well, we got the first side done, and it wasn't too bad, probably about an hour or so. They look pretty good in there. So we'll work on the passenger side now. Working on the passenger side front, the first thing that you have to do is pull out, there's one factory bolt that kind of goes into the bed. Right up here, that one right there, got to pull it out first thing, and then we got to insert a bolt into this slot right here. All right, this is the hardware that goes in that slotted hole, and they give you these really cool little tools. It's called a fishing bolt, is what they call it. Basically, it's like a little wire. We're going to thread on into that bolt, and it allows you to not drop the bolt down in the frame rail. So we're going to do that real quick. So yeah, you just use this little fisher bolt. You can push all the pieces, the bolt and the little plate in the frame rail, and still hang on to it. Then this plate here goes on next, because you can see where the camper mount goes. We also utilize this hole. This leaf spring bracket is spaced out, so that's why we need this here to space out that camper mount. Just like that. Alright, so on this front hole, you gotta stick the fisher bolt through there, so then we can pull this bolt through. Bolt lock washer. All right, now we just got to torque these down. The bolts, the new bolts get 50 pounds. The body bolt up there is 80 pounds or just tight. All right, looks pretty good. And this guy just slides in there. Talon Camper Tie Downs. Alright, now on the back, you will need to lower the spare tire down so you can get to the back side of this bracket right here. And on the driver's side, there was a little clip that held the cable lock for the spare tire. And now that's just gonna hook right in that hole right there. So you'll have to take off that little bracket and then lower the spare tire down. But show you how to get this side on. Okay, so we're gonna use this hole right here. There's a hole on the back side and then a giant hole over there. So basically stick the coiled end of that Fisher bolt through. You're gonna go through that big hole over here. Screw your bolt and lock washer on there. Just put it on down. You gotta do the same thing in this hole. Now this is the kind of tricky one. This one you stick the wire in, not the coiled end, through top of the frame. Grab it, pull that through, then one piece at a time. Push it down. You gotta kind of push that plate down past in order to get the bolt to fit past the frame rail right there. There we go. This side's gonna be a little tricky with that heat shield, but got all three bolts poking through. I'm gonna leave this wire on there on that one because it's there's not a lot of thread sticking through, so you don't want to lose it in the frame rail. It's recording. Well, we didn't film this one going in because you kind of needed two hands to hold everything in place, but because it was kind of hard with this heat shield in the way. But on some of these, if you can get an impact on them, it does help to get them started, because you're just getting the resistance of that inside lock washer to hold the bolt. You can't really hold the bolt like with a wrench, and so using an impact helps. But there's no room for it on this side, and this is supposed to be 65 foot-pounds, but there's no room for the torque wrench, so we're just gonna go tight. It's all grade 8 hardware, so you can't really break it. Got any ratchet wrenches, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
Alright, and these also come with these little caps, so when you're not using your tie downs and you don't want them sticking out the side of your truck, you can just cap the frame mount like that. Alright, well, they look pretty good. Like I said, I've been running these on my truck and I love them. I think they're the best camper tie downs. And this is one nice looking truck. You got a nice truck, Jay.
Thank you.
So definitely the newest, nicest thing I've ever worked on. I now know what it's like to work on something that I don't get dirt on my eyes. I wasn't expecting my hands to get this dirty though, so I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, you picked these up at Titan Truck?
Correct.
Yeah? Okay. So yeah, most of your truck accessory places are gonna be able to get these for you. You can also buy them online, so I'll make sure I put a link down in the description below if you want to pick up some, Torklift Camper Tie Downs for your truck. And if you've got basic hand tools, you can do this job. It's pretty easy. So I think we're into it a couple hours, and that's with filming and moving cameras around and whatnot. So not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, we got merch down on Teespring, link in the description. You can shop on Amazon via any of the links in the description below. And last but not least, just like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat. See you next time.